Alright guys, William here back with more Mass Effect. It's actually been about 30 minutes to the last record, but we'll still do another episode. I think I might just call it a day after this now because I have other stuff going on. Well, I have to go to work in, what, like, not even 2 hours, so, yeah. So we're going to either help Thane or help Garrus, which doesn't really matter which one, I guess. Yeah, we just did the Kasumi mission. Visor grab that. And then I guess we just dock and then figure it out from there. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one we do first. Yeah, I did watch the start of the Xbox showcase thing, to where, did end up seeing, the Hellblade trailer, which is fine. But really, I mean, I don't know, just not, like, again, like, I don't really care about a lot of the stuff they're showing. Which, by the way, from the way they're talking about Hellblade, it feels really weird that it doesn't feel like they're, that far into production on it. Like, it feels like they just started or something, which is weird. Whatever, what does she use again? She has Overload. It's not really worth it, is it? I think I'll still go with Jack for now. You know, actually, we might as well still watch the event. It's not like it's really bothering too much. Why haven't we done that? Everything should be good there. And let's just continue watching it. Why not?
To his mind and try to extract that information. And there's a lot of forces at work inside Lovato's mind, maybe put there by someone else, who are trying to stop him, including some of
The CSEC office may have more information.
Okay, so Fade.
The enemies you might recognize from the first Psychonauts game, including the sensors. Entities designed to stamp out thoughts that don't belong in someone's mind, including Raz, who doesn't belong here.
Let's just do it, whatever. We'll do the Thane one.
Doubts and regrets.
Because we're here already.
Plagued with doubts and regrets, and they're very dangerous for Raz. Did I mention there's a lot of teeth? Have I mentioned there's a lot of teeth? There's a lot of teeth.
Yes.
He's an amateur dentist. He doesn't know a lot about teeth, but he really likes them. Luckily, to fight all these enemies, Raz will have his psychic powers, including his powerful psychic punch, where he has his hands that extend psychically from his body into a powerful melee combo. He also has his psychic blast, where he can shoot a powerful energy beam out of his brain. Raz also has the ability of pyrokinesis. It's always handy to be able to burn things with your mind. And levitation. Raz can use his own thoughts, his own thought bubble over his head as a balloon to float around or ride around on to get somewhere really quickly. So with these new powers, Raz can fight all these new enemies and hopefully find out.
Didn't they say talk to CSEC?
Now, while Truman's been kidnapped, the person running Psychonauts is Hollis Forsyth, the second head of the Psychonauts. Hollis is also the head of the intern program, which is what Raz has joined now that he's become part of the Psychonauts. And he is invited into Hollis' brain for instruction. Hollis is teaching him a new psychic ability called mental connection, where you can see two thoughts in someone's mind and connect them, sometimes creating new thoughts, making new things happen. While Raz is training in mental connection inside of Hollis' mental classroom, he experiments a little too far and accidentally, maybe slightly on purpose, creates a lot of interesting gambling inside of Hollis' mind because he wants to go on the mission to the Lady Electricus Casino. Unfortunately, this connection leads to more connections, and eventually the whole thing gets out of Raz's control, and Hollis gets way too interested in gambling. And Raz has to go back into her mind, where he finds out that her memories of medical school, where she studied neurology,
Well, actually, let's go ahead and get Thane.
Gambling interest, and it becomes a casino hospital.
Maybe
and
that's
Raz
something
has to
we need.
actually go in there and engage with all these gambling machines in order to shut it down and return Hollis's mind back to normal. And she's gonna be really mad. Inside Hollis's mind, you'll see bigger, tougher sensors that turned into bouncers inside the casino, and also a new entity called Bad Idea. Bad Ideas spawn actual nasty-looking light bulbs over their head that become dangerously explosive and blow up in Raz's face.
Yes?
Now,
There we go.
one of the things that happens in Psychonauts 2 that's most exciting to Raz is that he instantly is at the headquarters
Should
of
be
the
easy. We
Psychonauts
don't see
themselves,
many drows
which is
here.
called the Mother Lobe. This is the center for all Psychonauts activity, and Raz gets to see
Here we go.
his old
One of
friends
my men
Sasha and Mia,
reported
who were
a drow
counselors
recently.
at summer camp.
Okay, I can actually just skip some of this.
Pathways and treasures around the base.
3 like minutes
First,
behind or something.
exploring this
Petty
natural
criminal,
environment
probably
around the
not the
summer
guy who
camp,
hired
all
your
the little
boy, but
hidden
a
paths
messenger.
and
He's a
caves
former
where Raz's
duck
adventures took
runs
place.
errands
So in the
for
second
anyone
game,
who
we've
pays.
expanded on that as an even bigger natural psychoreactive mineral that amplifies and,
What sort of
and
trouble is
changes
Malcolm
psychic
getting
powers.
himself into?
There's lots of
Odd
families
jobs
scammed
for
out.
shifty
His
people.
entire family.
Duct rats
is all
take
happening.
whatever is available to get by. Data
For many
running,
years, but
fencing
there's-
stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling...
Wait, what is this?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
the
erased
Antichrist
file, it would
thing.
say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour.
Yeah, but in the background,
There's
not
another
really
galaxy
really
with
focus
its
on watching
state.
it.
You should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mounts?
The duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And now survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, lucky ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked at Kara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Alright. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, do work later today. After work, I'll watch Star South Africa, and then I'll probably stream for a bit. Not gonna go for too long, largely because got stuff going on tomorrow now. Now that my parents' dog's gonna be put down and everything, so have to deal with that tomorrow.
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits
Because
for
I'll
every
also
game.
probably won't be playing much of Mass Effect tomorrow, as I'll probably take up a lot of my morning.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were tired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse.
Yeah, still unsure about what I want to do tomorrow night in terms of working on stuff. So now that I have that Death Stranding video written, there's actually nothing I need to do immediately.
He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. Some other children would gather information on my targets.
And I'll probably wait for BBAU until next week.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
See, I mean, maybe I'll start watching Survivor Africa.
They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another drill instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Is the people I work for?
No, I'm not gonna beat him up.
Disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You've always done right by us, but I'm gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through little contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kelly.
One other thing. That Shepherd VI you're selling?
Shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kelly.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in big fancy apartments up in the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shanna Kiba. Seriously bad news.
Like 2001: Space Odyssey was the first thing I thought of, but let's talk more about the enemies in the game. What
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah.
So the enemies is kind of where we look at it of how we want the players to behave as well as feel.
Hope not.
And so we bring an outside playtest
I'm
from
outta
every
here.
week. They play our games, watch them, and what we'd see is
Don't bring the family.
really good teams that stick together really tightly. And even if we send something like the Brood at them that spreads them apart, they quickly form back together. So we created something called the Spawner.
That couldn't have been
This is
easy.
a good example of kind of how we
Knows more
approach
about my
the
life
design.
than Kolyat
The
ever
Spawner,
did.
you hear off the distance.
He smiles up at me, broken
And you'll
teeth
hear
and
it,
scabby knees.
and you know what it's doing.
Bare
It's
feet
spawning.
black.
It spawns these little
A
turrets
dead-end
that come at you.
creature
They're not the
looking up
worst
at me,
thing.
worshipping the
But
petty
they're gonna be
gifts I offer.
unrelenting until you kill the Spawner. And so you'll be sticking with your team, and you'll be like,
I
oh, wait a
was the
minute,
only
if
good
the
thing you
Spawner
had
comes
back
now,
then.
and this turret's
But I
come,
left
and
him.
we've got a guy down, I'm not sticking with my team. I'm gonna go hunt that thing down, and I'm gonna go kill it. So you go run off, you feel like you're feeling good about it, and also realize,
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
I'm all alone. There's other specials here. Oh, I'm in trouble.
A foolish
It's
bit
trying
of
to create those kind
sentimentality.
of moments where it's mixing it
I
up.
can perfectly
where
recall every
you always want to
moment
have
I
it where it
spent
kind
with
of
Mouse.
almost takes turns of
He
one
pulls at my
player,
arm.
the last one
Smiles.
surviving. They're the last
He
one
wants
up.
to
They're
know
helping
if I'll
everybody else
remember
up and get it going.
That
And
anyone
so
will remember
really
him.
looking at having those
I take the hollow.
give you those
He
moments
smiles
of how
at
it
himself in
affects the
miniature on my
players.
palm.
Bonus
Then a
question
frown
for you.
crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows.
So anacrusis is a musical term. It means the notes before the song.
How long is this event? I don't know.
If I
And
don't,
for
we
this,
will.
we have a character board.
We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard.
And
You,
then all the
of all
parallels just
people.
talk about it because I thought it was fun to have this character that you never really are sure who they are because it's everyone else describing it. And she.
I love Miranda's just there.
Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun. And you can install it on an Omni tool.
It's not us
Oh, that's this
against
one,
the
right?
aliens with fighter pilots and everything else. It's just this is the pre-battle to the battle. This is finding out about these aliens and what just happened.
That sounds so cool. Again, the Anacrusis, everything that you talked about today, it sounds amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on it. But Chet, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
We've got so much more coming in today's show, including Obsidian Entertainment with Grounded,
Can we talk about my associate's son?
with Shredders.
You
and
talked to
343
Mouse. Did
Industries
you get the
with a
name of the
deeper
guy he's
dive
working with?
on That incredible
Elias Kelly.
multiplayer trailer for Halo
Kelly.
Infinite. But first, the original Stalker was one of the most
Look, this is
enduring
awkward.
games of its era.
Kellum and I
Next
have
year,
an agreement.
we return to
He
Chernobyl
doesn't cause
for
too
Stalker
much
2.
trouble and buys
And Zach
tickets to the
from
CSEC
GSC
charity
Game
ball
World
from me.
has a closer
In
look at the
return,
game. Let's check it out.
I ignore him.
Hi
He pays
everyone,
you off.
it's Zach from GSC
You were eager
Game
to help
World.
us before.
It has been
What about
several
now?
days since
Is
the
it too
gameplay review of
inconvenient?
Stalker 2. Our game now has a subtitle,
I said I'd help.
Heart of
It's
Chernobyl,
just there'll be
and the release
repercussions
date
if I
of
don't
April
handle it right.
28,
He and I give each
2022.
other
By
space.
the way, the pre-orders
Keeps the
are
peace.
open for both PC
I'll
and
get
Xbox.
some of my people to bring
You're
him in
obviously
and set him
here
up in a
willing to
private
learn
room.
more, so
You
here are
can
several
interrogate him
details
yourself.
about
I did see
Stalker
it, that
2.
there's a 30 gig patch for Cyberpunk currently downloading, so that's something.
Deeper in our trailer.
Bring him in.
This section
We
of
might
the
not have
trailer
much
What
time.
is a bandit's gunfight
I'll
on
make
the
it
chemical plant? You can see the
Mm.
actual in-game animations of picking up the weapons and installing modifications on the go. The thing is, you can notice the teaser of a new faction. We are not showing the
We've got
exact
Kelly.
moment right
Tell
now
Bailey we're
because
ready.
we wonder if you can discover it yourself. You may actually recognize the exact location on the swamps. If you played Stalker
He'll
Clear
expect
Sky,
me to get
you
him
may
out of this.
remember this place. The
Not
time
today,
did the
I
job,
think.
but the tower is definitely still there.
Captain, his lawyer's
Also,
here.
in this scene, you can see a brand new detector Skip is using for the artifact hunt. Because of its
I'll
form,
stall
it's
him.
called
Get in there and
Like,
work
it's
fast.
funny that people are actually upset that like Bethesda games are Xbox
We should question
exclusive.
it together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
The artifact Skip is going to collect is called
Utah.
Jelly.
Appeal to his
In-game,
self-interest.
it recovers your
I'll put the
stamina.
screws to him if he needs it.
Moving to the dancing
Very
man
well.
scene.
I'll pretend to be on
Before
his
you
side.
ask it,
But if we
yes,
waste too much
there
time
will be a lot
negotiating,
of
Bailey won't be
characters
able to
with an
stall
interesting
Kellen's
fate in
advocate.
the zone. His
Yeah,
hideout
these are
is
strange,
located in
Bailey.
Chernobyl
Pretty
too.
funny bringing me down here like
That's
this.
a town not so far from
The hell are
Pripyat
you
you
two?
have seen in the gameplay teaser.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers.
The
Off the record.
campfires. A small
Off the
isle of
record in a
safety,
C-Sec
the unwelcoming
interrogation
zone.
room?
A place
Sure.
where you can finally
You
have a
hired an
little
assassin.
rest before
Who do you
another
want dead?
foray.
I want
You
to
have
see
seen
my
the
advocate.
campfire during
Your
the first
advocate hasn't
trailer in
arrived.
the Ruka village.
We're trying to
Of
find
course, it wasn't
I'm
the
not
only
saying
one.
a damn word until he's here. You two are
The
in
zone
way
is
over
full
your
of
head.
dangers and
Bailey
mutants.
won't let you touch me.
The monsters are the result of the numerous
Bailey doesn't know
experiments.
you're here, but he will after we're done.
This is off the record. No
We're
criminal
not ready
charges
to
will be
show
brought
you all
against
of
you.
them, so
What
let's
are you,
stick to the
fraud boy?
old good blood
This
sucker
little
for now.
sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe
In this
you.
rooftop scene,
don't have a
we are
reason to
truly proud with
disbelieve
the
either.
quality of the animations. We made a small behind-the-scenes video from our motion capture studio.
Running out of time. Bailey can't stall his
The face
advocate for long.
photogrammetry process
done here
makes the
because I
final
got people
result
to see.
as close to the reality as possible.
Goddamn waste of my time.
How about this? You tell us the target, and
I said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to...
The Gauss gun you're
What the hell
seeing
is
in
going
this
on in
section
here?
is one of the
Step
most
away from
powerful
my
weapons
client.
from
Is
the
that...
arsenal.
Do you have him tied to the chair?
Glad you can make it, Freddy.
Traffic was bad.
Why do these sound like fucking like LA Noire characters?
Moving to the
You'll need
final
a
scene
shovel
for
the
today,
size of
the
the
man at the end
Citadel
of
to
the
dig
trailer
yourself
is
out of
Sergei
this.
Grigorovich, the creator of the Stalker series.
this is all
Thanks
above
for
board.
joining us today.
I'm a council
We
spectre.
can't wait for the moment
Shit.
when the time comes to enter the
It's a
zone
meat, Freddy.
on April 28,
Inspectors can do whatever they want,
2022.
Elias. I can't help you.
Shit.
If it
As
was
you
you I
just
wanted,
saw,
I could kill you
Stalker
and
2
go.
is shaping
I
up to
want
be
the
something
assassin.
special, and
Tell
I
me who the
can't
target
wait
is, and
to
I'll
play it
leave.
next year when it comes to Xbox, PC, and
Joe
Game
Antoni.
Pass on day one.
He's a Turian,
On Sunday,
running for
we saw
intended
the
as a
trailer
killer.
for A Plague Tale
Where can we find him?
Requiem, the sequel
His
to the
apartment's in
award-winning
800
A Plague
blocks.
Tale Innocence. And for
Let's
those
go.
of you who are fans of the original,
Ooh.
we've got some good news for you too.
Ooh. Ooh. Got Plague Tale.
Where is he?
What's the story?
I was getting a remaster, which we kind of already knew. Yeah, okay. Optimization for next gen, which we already had rumors about.
Thing is, his methods are all mixed up in race politics.
4K 60 FPS.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-humans?
You've heard about with the Citadel. The alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station.
July 6th.
C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. I'm on Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Ha! Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no! They win one battle and think they're owed a council seat. My people won a Krogan war before we asked for that honor. That's not how we do things. We respect tradition. Humans think anything 10 years old is obsolete. Worthless. How can they contribute to a 2,000-year-old government? Have we seen anything good since the humans moved into Zakera Ward?
I like their food.
I'll have to take your word for that. I can't eat human food. But let's be serious. Since the Shinakiba Enclave opened, crime has increased. Incidents of racial tension are up 24%, despite 116 new C-Sec officers assigned to the ward. Of course, most of those officers aren't Turians, or Solarians, or Asari. They're humans who turn a blind eye to the crimes of other humans. That corruption goes all the way to the top. Don't think a human with a C-Sec captain's badge is any less a crook than the thugs he deals with. It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Ha! Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no! They win one battle and think they're owed a council seat. My people won a Krogan war before we asked for that honor.
Sorry about that.
How we do things.
Got the phone call. I wish it let me say it. I paused at that moment. Whatever. Let's actually pause right now. And let's continue on with the thing. Alright, let's continue on.
Thanks for having us on, guards.
Have we seen anything good since the humans moved into Zakera Ward?
You had some news at the briefing. Can you kind of talk about
I
that?
like their food.
Well,
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters. You're in position?
Yes. Abbasid Dynasty.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
Bring a lot to the table. Totally different ways to play. But I'm really excited to show them those. And then also, people got to see their first taste of Naval gameplay, which we haven't shown off at all, except for a little teaser at the end of fan preview.
Paying off that tease, and we also revealed one more of our campaign, the 100 Years War, and Joan of Arc.
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
We also announced that the game is coming October 28th, and it's coming to the store, Steam,
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
The two civilizations, the Abbasid Dynasty and the French.
Stay close, Shepard.
Yeah, I guess I'll start. The Abbasid
need you to stay close or we'll lose him.
Amazing technological powerhouse of the civilization that has a unique mechanic that we're bringing to them in Age of Empires 4th
It's in there, right?
across all the civs that are in the game. That they construct this bastion of knowledge called the House of Wisdom, and they can keep upgrading it. Do you have the target? And that gives them a host of incredible technologies that leverage their army, their economy, their resources.
I've got them.
Beyond even that, they have an incredible amount of plundering, especially.
I remember I failed this mission before, so I wish I should probably pay attention. Wait, what? Oh, let me. What the fuck? Why are they not letting me do it? What the hell? Fuck. Oh, damn it. This is really annoying.
The bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
Don't get too far away.
That is great, and I'm sure Age fans all around the world are really looking forward to that. So, again, Adam, Emma, thank you so much for being here.
What's his status?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Maybe he's nervous too.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Target inside.
The thing that will really excite players is the introduction
Who are you?
of all this.
What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
Can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss.
We really don't let him get far from you.
Whatever.
With the tools we give them. And that's what Battlefield is kind of all about. Being in a massive open
Clips in.
war setting and being able to say, hey, there's a problem over there, go solve it. And the players actually choose how they want to solve that problem, and through that process create your own Battlefield moments.
Kolyat!
So in 2042 you will experience three really distinct experiences. The one we're talking about right now, we're talking about today, is the experience that we call the all-out warfare experience. Now this is the place you go in 2042 when you want to have those classic Battlefield experiences. This massive war where it's, air, land, and sea just coming together in these massive battles. But we've actually made a distinction between two separate experiences within the all-out warfare experience. There's Conquest, which is a very much a staple for our franchise. It's something that our fans know and love.
Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
Conquest is all about the freedom, the access to the sandbox, being able to choose where you fight, how you fight, where you want to go.
Ah, fuck, I missed it. Fuck, I missed it. Oh no.
Sorry, Thane.
No.
Never never hold a gun on someone unless you're willing to make them feel pain like that.
But there's also moments within Conquest where
Oh, I missed the button prompt. God damn it.
Get outside, to lead.
You're like, okay, you bring up your map and you have a
Yeah, I will.
friends.
Wait.
Like, okay, where do we want to go next? Oh, we need to go over there.
Take the boy into
Okay,
custody.
how do we get there? Oh, let's call it
You
a
son of a bitch.
call it a
Your
wherever
father
you
doesn't
want.
have much time left, Paul, yet. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you could die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace.
The other experience within All Out Warfare, which is Breakthrough. And this is a significantly more...
You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You were there when she was alive.
It'll work out anyway.
You'd be there when she died.
In Breakthrough, there's an attacker and there's a defender team. And we kind of compress them into fighting head-on in a specific space. So the time to action is
After her
short,
body
and
was
the
given to
level
the
of
deep,
chaos is
I went to find them.
really high. There's
The Triggermen,
helicopters, and
the
there's
ringleaders,
tanks, and there's infantry. There's just everything happening, and it's
eventually
just
killed them.
complete chaos in Breakthrough. So
back to
All Out
sea.
Warfare kind of takes these two fan-favorite staple modes, and we make them distinctly lean into their specific strength. And that's on the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. You'll actually be able to play All Out Warfare experiences up to 128 players, which is a
This isn't a
double
conversation
to
you
what
should
we've
have in
done
front of
in the past
strangers.
franchise.
Boys,
And this is really,
take Koliak and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
And you just see this, sea of
I forgot that, sort of says Aaron right now, isn't it?
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Massive play spaces that we're building, and we're able to really make this play really well, alter our way of handling.
So that was successful, right? I fucked up the...
Just
yeah.
making it bigger and then portion the location stuff. It doesn't really work. So we've leaned into a new type of design mentality that we're calling clustering. Now, with clustering means that you will have a massive battlefield in front of you, but within this massive battlefield, you will have particular clusters of objectives. So the map Hourglass is set in Doha, Qatar, and it is, I'm not going to go into any specifics about exactly how large it is, but it is definitely one of the larger maps that we will have in 2042. It's one of my favorite maps personally, because it
He's been
has
through a lot.
some really,
I ran some
cool,
searches in the
distinct
CSEC
locations within
archive
it.
about 10
Down to the
years back.
south
A bunch of
of the
real
map, you'll
bad
have
people were killed.
fully
Like someone was
destructible,
cleaning house.
village. This is a
The prime
great space
suspect
for
was a drill.
infantry and vehicles
never
alike,
caught him.
because you know as a battlefield player that infantry is walking around inside the buildings.
10 years
but,
is a long
when you're in
time.
your tank or your attack
Whoever was
helicopter, you can
responsible
just,
for that probably doesn't
destroy those
exist
buildings to
anymore.
get access to the infantry.
I
And you
guess
can
you're right
go
about
further
that.
east and you'll find a bunch of high-rises, skyscrapers. So there's a whole section there where you can enter the skyscrapers, you can go up to the top of them, you can zip line between the roofs, have fights in between the rooftops. But if you want to change it up even more, you can basically skydive off of the skyscrapers. And if you play a particular specialist that has access to a wingsuit, you can actually glide across the entire map
Your
space and
boy
get
shot
yourself
some
all the way
people.
over to the
No
stadium,
one I feel
which is on the
sympathy
east
for,
side
but
of the
there
map.
it is.
And the stadium itself,
I've watched those
it's a
guys
place
shaking down
you go when
businesses
you really
and
want to
threatening
just take out
humans.
your shotgun and have
But he
some
can't
close
just get
quarters
away with it.
combat.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
So the mentality here of
Community service for
building
attempted
larger
murder?
maps, but
What jury would
creating
agree to that?
locations
None
within
that I've
map
seen.
where there's a
This would need to stay
particular
out of
type
the
gameplay.
judiciary.
And with the
Strictly
Conquest
within
gameplay, for
CSEC.
example, you will also see the fact that if you want to
Interesting,
capture
I'll think
the
about it.
entirety of the stadium, it's not just to
Thank
go
you,
there and
Captain.
capture one location. You actually have to capture multiple locations within the stadium in order for you to kind of to consider it yours, that your team can actually get benefits from it. So lots of dynamic moments on Hourglass. If you saw in the gameplay trailer as well, there's
You
a
think Citadel
massive
security would be the
wall of
tightest in the
sand
galaxy?
moving
I see no
across the
fewer
entire
than 14 fatal
So what
flaws
happens when
escaped
this massive
assassin.
wall comes, of course, it engulfs you in the storm itself.
Alright,
But as
so-
it passes by, it leaves the entirety of the map in a different mood, in a different light, and it changes the visibility.
He is loyal.
This is a really good time for you to lean into our plus system, where you have the capability to actually alter
Is that the loyalty
on your weapon.
outfit?
I'd also like to mention though that the wall of sand is one thing, right? But
Whatever,
there's also the possibility
now
of
do Miranda
tornado.
Garrus.
The tornado is this massive disruptor that just comes into the play space, and wherever it goes, destruction follows. It's a massive, moving, physical entity.
So, I mean, we'll probably just end here. Was it next time? We'll go and do the Garrus mission.
This really is a sandbox, and these moments are in the hands of the player. While in other games, battlefield moments are
so we'll do that.
in our game, they just happen, and they happen differently every single time.
Yeah, it feels like we're kind of reaching the end in a way.
What's happening around you. That's something that you only get in Battlefield. And that's
Actually, no, let's do this.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my...
Maybe a fish then?
What?
Welcome back.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. We offer an assortment of
Thanks for your
course, citizen. All I'm saying is that these mementos will help you remember the happy times we've shared
Sea
even
of Thieves, a pirate's life, a free update which brings Captain Jack Sparrow and his crew sailing into the Sea of Thieves. Today, we're premiering a brand new trailer showing some of the gameplay you'll experience when you team up.
I hear this is the best place for food on Sahara. You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
You will always remember this is the day your crew was joined by Captain Jack Sparrow. To the Sea of Thieves. Quick as you like. Chop, chop.
It's time to bridge the worlds and take our rightful places as lords of the sea.
Now we have awoken, and we are hungry.
Perhaps they'll take me on the grand tour of the fallen king.
I was starting to think you'd taken us up. Not everyone's as steady on their feet as I am. This is the first place I've found where everyone appreciates my
Welcome back.
uniqueness.
These stores are owned by the Citadel.
We offer an assortment of
Thanks for your time.
Ah, shit.
Of course, citizen.
Keep your crushing paws off me.
Davy Jones wishes you destroyed, and I shall oblige him.
What is that infernal noise?
That's Captain.
Welcome back. That's good. We offer an assortment.
Destroy that
I'd like to buy
statue.
some. Thanks for
Of
your
course, citizen. So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
It's supposed to.
This might just feel like I'm just wasting time.
It's flattering, in which case, it's all true, but they left out the best bits. Sally?
Hi everyone, Joni, executive producer on Sea of Thieves here. So we've shown you the cinematic trailer, we've shown the gameplay trailer, but there's still more to come. So on Sunday at 11 AM Pacific, 2 PM Eastern, 7 PM UK, and 8
Give me a
PM Europe,
chance.
we have the
I
Sea
might
of
be able to
Thieves,
help.
the Pirates
I
Live
don't see
show.
why you
So
would.
this is a real deep
Since
dive just
you're
into
going
all
to
the
seat on the
details
council,
behind
they've taken
this
over seaside
collaboration with
customs.
Disney.
There
How
are
do we
hundreds
bring
of new
Jack Sparrow
security
into
checks
our
and
world?
travel
How do we capture
restrictions.
his humour
We've
and his
been
charm
flagged as
and
a
all of the
potential
kind of
risk for
characters that
Geth
are coming in as
infiltration.
part of this? You're
They
gonna
won't
get
let us
first
board a
look at
ship back to
couple
Osiris
tales and actual
space.
gameplay of those. We're going to get some behind the scenes interviews with our development
Why
team
would they
and also
consider
just
you?
chat with us
They
with
wouldn't.
Disney just about how
We
this
got on our
collaboration
list
came to
Who
be.
made you
So
for
it's
it?
I
going to
don't
be
know who
amazing.
made
Oh, you know
this.
what? I think I'm just gonna call it a day. Next episode we'll do the Garrus mission, and then we'll do the these other side quests. But I kind of want to just end it here. Except for now, I think